Okay, so we're looking at the case studies for Chapter 21, our last chapter here in Introduction to Sociology. So the case studies include a focus on flash mobs. If you know about flash mobs, it could be a group of people playing a concerto in a train station or something and has this kind of effect collectively on people. And I think they're pretty powerful if you look up some of these on the internet, on YouTube. Secondly, we'll talk about the case study of social media and social change, a match made in heaven. So a lot of emphasis in political theory has come to look at how social media can be used for very positive social impacts in terms of trying to get things changed and activism and the like. So we'll look at that. Not unrelated is crowdsourcing, using the web to get things done. So there's a lot of crowdsourcing out there that ranges from people donating for products to donating for causes, people raising money for medical care or taking a trip or whatever. So a lot of crowdsourcing going on out there. It'll be interesting to hear your thoughts and experiences on crowdsourcing. Next is the story of Megan Meyer related to cyberbullying, another tragic case. We've actually talked about cyberbullying in at least one or more previous chapters, the one in technology. So we'll come back to it again this week. Talking about maybe the context of social change. And then the last case study is Hurricane Katrina, when it all comes together. They reference in the chapter Naomi Klein, her famous book, The Shock Doctrine, talking about disaster capitalism and a specific theory of what's called a triple shock that consists of the initial disaster, the economic shock that replaces public services with private ones, often for-profit ones, and a third shock consisting of intense policing of the remaining public. Katrina exemplifies all that. So I think you'll find this to be a very interesting case study of these many case studies in the chapter. In addition, I'll have some discussions on the sociology of the future and the practical and applied sociological opportunities out there. So I encourage you to watch my additional video lecture on sociology of the future, and to really think about in the practical and applied sociology sense about how you might apply some of the things you've learned throughout this quarter at Lake Tahoe Community College in these 21 chapters, all the theories we've talked about. It's a massive book we've read, and congratulations for all of you making it this far all the way through it. But at the end here, let's talk about some practical opportunities to apply what we've learned in the class, because if we learn anything from social sciences and sociology is that it shouldn't be information that just sits in a book, that sits in some dusty cabinet somewhere in a file folder. It should actually be applied in the real world such that we can think about using our knowledge as a form of activism, as a form of personal, social, and political change. So opportunities abound this week for you to think about some of these issues in your discussions. That's going to be it. So as you wrap up the course and finish things out, just be sure to be proactive, to focus on your final exam and anything else that may be coming up. And I should say, if there's a final exam, not every one of these courses will have the final exam, but just be sure to complete any final work that may be coming up in our class here, Introduction to Sociology. And thank all of you for making it this far, and I wish you good luck as you close out the quarter, and perhaps we'll see you back in another class at Lake Tahoe Community College.